Hello, everyone, and welcome in another kind of vlog. I guess that's what I would call it. And today, I just want to tell you that anxiety is your friend, right? It's a friend or a gift, um, both actually. So that's what I want to talk to you about. And some people say, "Yeah, right. If I could get rid of my anxiety, I'll be so happy. How can it be a gift? How can it be?" Um, a friend. But the thing is, it is. And that's what I'm going to explain to you. Because at the moment, there's lots of talk about anxiety, right? Back in March, it was all anxiety of COVID, and the lockdown and all the anxiety that it causes. And right now, it's all the back to school anxiety. The kids are so anxious, actually, probably more the parents. And the parents are also anxious about the back to school. It's one of the reasons I started way back when COVID started, the little message of hope interviews to our people, knowing where our experience is coming from, how it helps them, navigate all those things. But right now, there's lots, like I said, every day now in the news or whatever, you hear anxiety, the back to school, the COVID, and all those kind of things. And lots of it is in people's mind. No, in a sense, they're scaring themselves, right? It's a bit as if stress is coming from everything outside of them. Everything outside of them is scary, right? It could be, oh yeah, COVID makes me nervous, or it could be my partner or my kids or money or the business, all kinds of things outside of them. But the thing is, and also when you think that all the stress is from the outside of you, you're trying all kinds of things to try to fix it from the outside, right? Somebody was talking to me. I probably give that example. There was a lady who didn't go out after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. No, because that was her way to manage her stress. No, because things somehow became more scary after 5 o'clock. I don't know. Somebody else that didn't go. The city where I live is an amalgamation of three cities that came together and formed one big city. And there was someone who didn't go to another part of town, which now is the same town, just because it was too scary, right? I live on the border of Ontario and Quebec. It's all called the capital region. And some people will not cross the river to Ottawa because somehow it is scary. So all those things, they think that the scary things are from the outside of it. And now they're trying all kinds of things to try to manage it. No, all kinds of tricks, and all kinds of tricks exist to manage it, right? And I'm actually guilty of teaching some of those tricks. I'm actually filming an e-course on those tricks. But the thing is, it's even simpler than that, because when you use those tricks, I heard George Prinsky once said that using those stress management tricks, it's a bit like putting a bucket. No, let's say you have a leaky roof, and it's like putting a bucket under it. No, that's all it does. It won't fix the leaky roof. It just manages it. And but when we know where experiences is coming from, when we realize where it comes from, we don't have to be afraid anymore. It just changes everything, right? Because the stress that we feel, people when they come to see me, they say I feel stress. It's like a pressure on my chest, or it feels like a fist on my chest, as other people will feel it as tension. But those feelings of stress are after the fact. in a sense, because it comes from thinking. It comes from thinking about the future, an imagined future, right? All the what ifs that we make ourselves crazy with, right? And then you have this feeling, and you take this feeling for reality, right? The thing is, nobody lives in reality, right? Nobody lives in reality. We live in a perception of reality, because what we perceive is the way our mind works is that it's filtered and decoded and recorded in our brain. But when it's recorded, put back together in our brain, is according to our beliefs or our experiences, what's in the database, and then it makes a calculation, and poof, we have a perception of reality. And it's not reality, it's just a perception of reality. But we take it for real. And we take all those thinking, all this thinking, future thinking, scary thinking, all the what ifs, and then we have this feeling of anxiety. And then this feeling of anxiety, we think it means something about the future, right? But the thing is, it cannot make anything about the future. It's all you think about the future, or you think about a situation or an event, right? Because if it were true, like what stresses someone doesn't stress someone else, right? For example, public speaking, right? Some people they rather die than speak in front of a group, and other people make their living from it, right? So if it was true that it was scary, it will be scary 100% of the time, right? Or traffic jam. The people, oh yeah, you get so angry in the traffic jam, and they curse all the way through it. And for the other people, say, oh yeah, yuppie, I can now have time to listen to my Audible, right? Same situation. Dropping off an airplane. No, again, some people say over my dead body, and for other people, this is their favorite pastime, their favorite hobby, right? Let's say you're walking on a beam. Probably seen those experiences. You put a beam on the ground and you ask people to walk over the beam. No problem. They have no problem walking over the beam. Put the same exact beam 10 feet up, 10 feet up the air, and all of a sudden, no, I cannot walk over that beam. Same beam, same width. No, but no, now I can walk over that beam, even though they walk on it perfectly fine when it was on the ground. So it's all the thinking, all the what if that we put on our head, and we're just scaring ourselves. And we have these feelings, and we think that it means something, right? So now you say, why is it my friend then? It's your friend because it just tells you that the thinking you have at the moment is not the right direction to take. No, nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody can predict the future. Nobody can even predict how they're going to react to a certain event. Again, there's research done that, oh yeah, if that something is going to happen, I'm going to react that way. And people are shitty in predicting how they're going to react in a certain situation. So we cannot even predict that, right? So when you have all this anxious feeling, it's just your body telling you that your way of thinking at this particular moment is not the right direction. No, it's a bit when we drive on the highway and there's the rumple strip on the side of the highway. When you get it, it goes brrr, and then it just tells you go back on the road, right? It's just safety feature saying, oh, no, wrong direction, go back on the road. And the same thing with the anxious feeling. It just tell you that this direction of thinking is the wrong direction, right? All those what ifs, all those scary situations that you're creating in your head is just that catastrophic scenarios that you're making up at the moment. And now you will have the feeling of those scenarios. It means nothing about the future. And that those scary feeling says, oh, I just got the rumple strip on the side of the highway. I am to go back. Oh, yes, nothing of what I'm thinking right now is real. It's all made up. I just made that shit up. Oh, and then I'm feeling what I just created. That's it. That's all. So it's your friend because it just reminds you that, oh, time to go back. Got time to go back in the here and now, because here, the here and now, I'm fine. I said, that's why I say it's your friend and it's a gift. So that's all I had to tell you today on that. Well, see you next week. Cheers.